Well, hello, hello! Happy Tuesday! How's it going, Jamie? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good midweek? Almost midweek. You're closer to the end of the day than I am, so we'll make that count. But how are you doing? Hope everybody's having a fantastic day. It was a busy one for me. I didn't think we were going to make it, but we made it. And today, we're going to be working on the HG Gyan? Who knows? But I think it's a pretty cool kit. I'm planning on using it for Joe's kit bashing contest. But the more that I look at this thing, the more I think we could make a separate Onion Knight from Dark Souls, which would be a pretty neat project. Anyway, where do I have it? This is what we made last time, which was the Bolt Gundam. I think I put everything upside down in the box, so yep, he should be right there. So this is going to be the base for our kit bash, and then we'll use some parts of this kit, hopefully, if everything goes as I imagine it. Yeah, how's everybody doing? Get that in there. And then we can get to opening this thing. I always say I'm going to do this part beforehand, but at the same time, it's kind of fun to discover it together. It's very crinkly. That's what makes me self-conscious. Wow. The colors are a little different than I thought they would be. We'll see how it goes. All right. So that's a pretty nice blue. I actually like that a lot. I think the skirt's going to be pretty interesting on this one too. Lots of fun polycaps. All right. Those look a little different. And I'm sure this is all for the shield, which is going to be pretty cool also. So I think what reminds me of Onion Knight is the shield, like the texture on it. And then also his head here. Just feels very Onion Knight-esque. So maybe if I could find some kind of kit that's a little bit more round in the center, I could make an Onion Knight. We'd have to see. All right. Let me do this away from the mic. Can't get it to open. Let's see. Will that work for us? Yes, no. There we go. Yeah, see? I think that's going to be pretty cool. So we'll put those to the side for now. Only have 3 stickers, not bad. It's kind of nice when newer kits don't have like a ton of stickers, because then I feel like usually the colors are going to be more accurate. Okay. So we've got the legs there. That nifty sword, which I have not seen a translucent piece like this before. This color, I mean. Kind of like a translucent gold. It's pretty neat. Yeah, there it is. Look at that pose. I love that. Yeah, and I feel like those will come in handy for many other kits. So that'll be good. All right, so let me get myself a little organized here. I did not even change out of my work stuff today. It's just like running behind, gotta go. those there. Not sure where we're going to start with this one, but we shall see soon, I'm sure. I'm having issues here. No worries, Jay. You enjoy Destiny. Trying to take off a layer in the meantime. Yeah, okay. There we go. Time to pull up the sleeves. Because it's time to build. Alrighty. So let's see here. Okay, so torso first. Always a good place to start. I don't have too much of a preference, but I always find it interesting to see where these booklets want you to start and how they decide to do that. This color is much more periwinkle than I thought it was going to be, and I enjoy that. Periwinkle is a pretty cute color. All right. Yeah, my Tuesday so far has been okay. It's pretty busy at work. And like I said, I was falling behind schedule. Took the pup for a quick walk, and now we're here. And I know that we're going to be getting some really cold temperatures, so if other folks are going to experience the same, definitely be careful. And what I mean is like negative in Fahrenheit. A French Zaku 1 suit? Welcome on in, David. How are you doing? I'm sorry if I offended any French people. And what do you mean by that? Is that really the case? Is this a French Zaku? I'd love some insight. You know, let me see. I wish the booklets came... Well, it probably does have a text description, I just can't read it. But I wish it had like a lore description for those that are not kept up with the show. Sword reminds you of the French stabby sword? I mean, it does. It does. Like I said, I could definitely see us modding this to make it an onion knight. So David, if you know any Gundam kits that have like a big middle, maybe that one we were looking at yesterday, that skull one. But the skull is a little bit too noticeable. Gotta think on it. Gotta do some research. Yeah, so I want something that's like really round. Not so much like macho, but definitely more round here. So let me show you if I can find the right tab. What the onion knight looks like. Onion. Like that. So gotta find something that'll look like that. So if you have any ideas, let me know. Okay, bro, how you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. Gosh, I'm so confused. All right, there we go. We'll sit it like that for now. But how's it been going? Give you one moment as you go check. I appreciate it. Let me know what you find. Because I think that would be excellent. You're here? I'm her. I'm her. Hopefully that's a good thing. Hopefully here's a good place to be. HG, Grimoire, Red Beret, Torso, and Head? Let me see. HG, Grimoire, Red Beret. Oh! That could work. So Cabro and others that may have just jumped in, we were talking about modifying this kit to look like Onion Knight. And using the torso and the head from this. I could see that. I could definitely see that. That's a good one for sure. Thank you, David. I'll have to save that. That way I remember. Yeah, that looks good. Thank you. I wonder how readily available that kit is. So I feel like there's always two parts to the issue. Is finding what you need and then finding it out in the wild. Or rather, discovering what you need and then trying to find it out in the wild. That would be fun, Yun. Good one. It would be fun, though. I think that would be a really awesome paint job. And then think of all the sad poses we could do. Oh, perfect. Just perfect. Alright, come on, you. Get in there. Oh, son of a gun. We're gonna have that kind of day. There we go. Okay. This is definitely a step up from our Bolt Gundam. No offense to the Bolt Gundam, of course. It was merely paving the way. Hey! Bleaky. How are you doing, Em? Hope you're having a great day. I saw what you posted in the Discord, I just haven't had a chance to respond, and I thought for sure that was your tattoo. I was like, oh my god. It's still really cool, though. Oh, man. Yeah, folks, check out M&M. She hasn't streamed in a while, but when she does, you'll have a good time. She's played some retro games online before, like, I guess we could say retro, right? For the PS1 era, PS2 era. We're getting that old, but yeah, it's always a good time. Same, you thought so too? Oh man. One design you're surprised we've never seen is a Crusader-style helmet. Yeah, I would like that. I'm all into the knight stuff. For sure. You're not much for tattoos? It's funny because I don't have any tattoos yet. Like, I've always wanted to have one, but I feel like I get such analysis paralysis when it comes to, like, making an actual decision for something that would be on me forever. I'm just like, what if I don't like that 10 years from now? So then I have nothing. But I want to have at least one. But how are you doing, Em? Thanks for stopping on in. Hope the new year's been treating you well. Been a busy week so far and still have a quite a... Let me try that again. Been a busy week so far and still have quite a bit to do the rest of it. Ugh, I'm sorry. I hope that the rest of it goes by quickly. I also still need to catch up to Vox Machina. We haven't done it yet. I think last night all we did was watch 2 episodes of Jeopardy! And then I was working on a project. Have I seen the 30-minute mission Spinadio with a knight armor theme? I'm familiar with the Spinadio, or however you say it. The knight theme? I think so. I think I did. I was saving a 30-minute mission kit on a tab here somewhere for the longest time because it was around and then it was quickly gone. Like, it was available for pre-order and then it disappeared. And I was like, maybe I can get that sometime. And it just hasn't popped up since, so I gave up for now. You want to get your dog footprint somehow? Oh, that would be neat. I've seen kits where you can, it's like a little pad, and where your dog's paw touches, like, doesn't create a mess, but the ink is underneath whatever that layer is, and that goes on paper. So I wonder if you could do that on paper and then have like a tattoo artist trace it. That could work. If I find the thing I'm talking about, I'll let you know. I feel like it's advertised to me all the time. And now that I talked about it, it's probably going to be on my phone the next time I look at it. You're bad at commitment? Listen, I struggle with it sometimes too. Sometimes you just gotta jump in there and go. Just go for it. You got a fuzzy foot? Aw. You could always test it out. I'll send you a link if I find it. I'm sure I can find it pretty quick. You want to do cat's footprint too? Yeah. That would be nice. I know there are some places, and I'm sorry if this is a little dark, but it's just from personal experience. There are some vets and stuff that if your pet passes, they will like make a mold of their paw print, and I don't know. That was just a really nice personal touch. Very thoughtful. Yeah, I'll send it to you. So, has anybody else in chat made this before? And if not, has anybody been interested? Okay, so I want to have the open part facing out. And throw this in here. I think the thing I'm most concerned about when it comes to the logistics of the kit bash I'm thinking of is the waist of the kit, because the Bolt Gundam, it's like the torso and the waist are one unit, so I'm gonna have to figure out some replacements, but we'll get there. For now, before I rip this apart, I at least want to see it in its entirety once. Yeah, I'm trying to think what else is on my to-do or want-to-do list. I do want to try Hi-Fi Rush. I think that looks really fun. Although I think I mentioned that last time. And what else? Gotta get back into Elden Ring. I feel bad because I dropped off that pretty early on. I feel like I should just go back to the starting areas of the game and fight some stuff just to get acclimated to the game again. Okay. We are zipping through. Nice. Very good. Oh, and I definitely got to get back to more Darktide too. I don't know who else has been playing that besides Jamie. Cut was a little scary, I won't lie. Oh no. Got it. No worries. We're good. Yes, I think a goal of mine in terms of Gunpla builds also is to have like all the knight types. I haven't built an Aegis Knight. I have made a Justice Knight. We're working on this one. I'm trying to think what other ones look kind of knight-like. These are interesting covers too for the shoulders. I have not seen that on a kit. I like it though, because I feel like it's gonna add more depth to the area. I'm enjoying the colors quite a bit. Seems pretty good fresh out of the box. You haven't been on Darktide for a bit? Same. Are you just losing interest, or is it a matter of timing? Because I'd still love to play. For me, it's more so a matter of timing. Ooh, you're deck building right now. Nice. You still running the command stuff? Bit of both, maybe? Not as much to do? Yeah. Yeah, the progression... I'm a little lost on the progression in that game. I think we talked about it a little bit, but it seems like the weapons aren't super upgradable. Like, it's more about just buying new ones instead of, like, crafting. I don't really understand that choice. It just feels, like, wasteful. I feel like I don't get attached to my tools as much as I did in Vermintide. Apazadal, welcome on in. How you doing? I love that emote. It's so cute. How are you? Hope the new year's treating you well. We were just talking about Darktide. I don't know if you've played it. It seems like something that would be up your alley. Get out of there. Doing all right? Good. You're thinking of starting a pod over it? Ooh. That would be neat. Be sure to send us the link. Maybe then I can learn some stuff about magic, because it's been so long. I think the last time... Oh man, what? What's going on? Ah, yes, Gyan. Or Gyan. I have no idea how the heck you say this, so let me know. How are you doing, Woe? Welcome on in. Folks, if you're not already following Old Man Woe, please do. Another fantastic, wholesome Gunpla streamer. Awesome time over there, always. But how are you doing? Hope the new year's treating you well as well. I'm too sucked into absorbing Pathfinder stuff to play video games. That's nice though. I feel like I usually alternate between video games and then tabletop or board games. I mean, we still have our weekly D&D sessions, which once I stop being a DM, like once this campaign is over, then I feel like I'll be more available to do like one-shots and things like that with the Discord, which is a goal for me. So I'm sorry, that's been taking some time, but it's just been a lot in the schedule. Super good. Finishing up the workday. Nice. I'm doing well. I was super busy towards the end of the day. Got out a bit late. Walked to the puppy. And here I am. But it's been good. This week feels like the days are fast at work. Like busy. But at the same time, it feels so slow. It's like, alright. Let's get going here, please. But that's okay. I really scuffed that part. Yikes. Shame on me. She's doing good. She actually has an appointment tomorrow for like a checkup and pre-op for the spaying or fixing. So we'll see how that goes. But she's doing good. She's a happy little dog. She's grasping some concepts a little bit better. She still acts naughty from time to time, but that is to be expected. Yeah, it's just so cute to have her because she's always so happy. Like, it doesn't matter what's going on. She's just the happiest little thing. And that's always great to see. Whew, my nub work on this is not fantastic. But that's okay, because we'll use these parts and paint it. Yeah, sorry everyone. As I said, I do very much enjoy this blue. You'd still play it. One of your usual group hasn't got internet in their new house yet, and the other is grinding Destiny with you. Ah, well. That works. Oh, but, K-Bro, going back to the Magic. I was saying that I haven't played since they had the 2 decks that you could buy, where it's like one person has one that's already pre-built, and then you have the other that's pre-built. That's the only way I know how to do it. I'm not really sure how to actually build, like, your own deck from scratch. That's a bit intense. Yeah, I like this so far. It's looking good. It's looking real good. Oop. Oh, I see. Maybe. Oh no, we got problems. Oh yeah, dual decks, thank you. They were dope, although sometimes one deck was clearly better than the other. See, I wouldn't know that. Maybe I can show you the dual deck that we had sometime. I'm trying to think. I think I had like a bunch of... I'm trying to remember, honestly. Did I have a lot of land? A lot of fodder type of cards? I don't know. I can't remember. I forget what that's called, but I like decks where you have just like a bunch of little things, like little creatures that have like very low HP, but are basically like a wall between you and your opponent. For some reason, I enjoy that. I was gonna say too, that one thing that's a little bit exhausting here right now is just the weather. Winter. Not to complain. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do love the snow in the beginning of the season, but by February I'm like, alright, get out of here now. We're gonna have some really cold temperatures. I'm just looking forward to spring with the puppy, that way, you know, she can enjoy more of the outdoors and it's not super dark by the time I get home. And also, I've been thinking about either getting like a backpack or a basket to have the pup go bike riding with me next summer. Maybe that's a good idea, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. I'd practice first, of course, to make sure she's not, like, freaked out. Oh, a go-wide deck. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll have to let you folks know what ones we had specifically. It was from years ago, so I'm sure it's pretty old at this point. One of the early ones was Coalition versus Phyrexia, which was the RG-UW versus B pair. The 4-color deck had awesome cards, but so many times you'd never play the ones you need because you were missing the right land, and the mono black deck would just keep on playing threats and drawing cards. Gotcha. So if I were to play Magic, like seriously, how often would I need to get new cards? Because that's like the big hit or miss for me. It's like if I have to get new cards every couple of months, this is gonna be rough. And yeah, K-Bro, we haven't gotten too much snow. Like, we've definitely got some dumped on us from time to time. We've had really wicked temperatures, like wicked cold, and ice. Lots of ice this year. Like, this weekend is supposed to be in the negatives overnight, which is no fun. All rain here? Ooh. It's kind of boring then. Yeah. Every few months if you want to keep up? Okay, that's not as terrible. Okay, should just be able to throw this on here. Ooh. Should being the key word. Been checking it down here today and windy enough to move the car about when driving. Oh. That's pretty scary. I don't like that feeling. Pens. Jamato13, thank you so much for the follow. Super appreciate it. Welcome on in. If you build, let us know what you're making. And if you've made this, let us know. Otherwise, yeah, welcome on in. Appreciate it. Anymore, they release crap every few weeks. Do they really? Do they really release cards that quickly? I've watched the Tolarian Community... No, what's his name? The professor, like the Tolarian Community College YouTube channel, and I really like his like booster pack videos where he goes through them and basically shows the value of what he got and if the box is worth it, and he has like quite a few to figure out an average. Those are always fun. He's super opinionated and I appreciate it. Oh, you're putting decals on your RG Quanties 00 right now. Very nice. Are RGs your preferred kind of kit? I have not actually built an RG yet, although I have like 2 or 3 waiting for me. That's a goal for this year. Prof is good people? Yeah, he seems very honest and wants to do what's best for other people. Great, opens booster packs as a redeem. Does he really? I'm gonna have to spend all my points on that then. I didn't realize. How many does he have? Because I have a lot of points. When does he stream? Tomorrow? I'll be there. Alright. How are you liking that kit, Jamato? Started building half a year back build, like 4G. Oh, Jesus, sorry, messing it up. Build like 4 HGs, and this is my first RG. After this, you want to build your first MG. Very nice. So how are you liking it compared to the HGs? I've worked on a couple of MGs. And I have a couple of those waiting too. But I don't know, HGs are always like the comfort food for me when it comes to Gunpla. 1,000 points per pack? Can't remember the cooldown. I definitely got the points. Does he actively play? But yeah, these look pretty cool. This would be a very nice kit to paint. RG has so much detail. You love them and the stickers are alright. Some of them add extra detail and such. Very nice. Perseus Lad, or Gray as we've been mentioning in the chat, loves RGs as well. I think there's a lot to appreciate about them. But again, having not built one, I'm intimidated because there's such a small scale with so much detail. How have you been finding managing that to be, like, is it pretty doable?
Aw, look at him. Ain't he a doll? All he needs is a tie.
Skeletor being like, WTF? I could certainly try. As far as I know, maybe not very often, but keeps threatening to make you play a game at some point. Ooh. Why is it a threat? It should be fun, not threatening. Let me just finish up this piece and then we'll happily draw. Just having a little problem posing it since the shield is pretty heavy. Gotcha. Yeah, posing can be a little tricky. I really appreciate folks who can pose their kits in like a super dynamic and natural looking way. I feel like mine are still a little stiff. All right. Yeah. Excellent. Okay. So, if you spend some channel points, you can ask me to draw something for you for 10 minutes. A little doodle. So right now we're going to be drawing Skeletor in a WTF kind of pose. So it'll just be a quick break. This RG is going to be the first kit you'll try to top coat. Oh, okay. Well, best of luck with that, and you can always feel free to ask folks in the community what their opinions are in terms of what might be best, because a lot of folks have some really good perspectives and experiences. Also, Papu, how the heck are you doing? Congratulations on your recent streamiversary too. I was lurking there for you. But how are you doing? Folks, check out Papu, another fantastic Gunpla streamer, does some really, really awesome work with his kits. And also, I must say, I love the Game Boys that I see on your Twitter. They're always super cool and awesome to look forward to. But I hope you have a good sleep, a good bedtime. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have you made this kit before? The Gyan? Or the Gyan? Gyan? We've only got the torso so far, but that's okay. We're getting there. I will never understand why a USB connection is always so complicated. It only goes one way. Yet you flip it, and it seems to go on forever, not fitting. Skeletor, oopsie. You're doing okay? Thanks for stopping by. Very glad that we came across each other on Twitch. Absolutely. I still remember watching you play Shin Megami Tensei 5. Always fun. Never tried it out. They always look so cool though. I agree. I was talking about modding one in the future to look like Onion Knight from Dark Souls, and David gave me the idea of using the torso and the head from the Grimoire Red Beret. If that's how you say that one. I think that would be fantastic. I think that would work. So perhaps in the future, after we finish this kit bash for Joe. Alright, let me find a good Skeletor face. I know I've drawn him really recently. I drew him for Joe. I think for Joe's 1000? followers? Something like that. Alright, let me find a good picture. Give me just 1 second. I love the old action figure of Skeletor too. Perhaps one day I will have one. Okay, chat. You should be able to see my clip studio. Yes, perfect. Okay. Gonna move it over just a smidge. And let me just get that started. Okay, ready? 10 minutes. It's always had such an interesting face to me. K-Bro, were you able to watch the recent remake of He-Man? Because I thought it was pretty good. Granted, I didn't watch much of the original. I think I was a little too young. You know what? I don't like that at all. It's pretty rare that I erase, but let me try this again. 1 second. His bones are so defined. He has a great brow. Okay, that's looking better. That's got to be a little thinner. That should be a little higher. That's going to be a teensy bit higher too. Don't worry, this will all start to make sense. You're saying the original was more tongue-in-cheek? Yeah, see, I didn't watch really much of the original, so I can't say for certain. I do love the recent memes of Skeletor, though. Those are always fun. All right. I think we got a good enough base. Ugh. His teeth are always interesting. It's hard to not make them look kind of goofy. I think that looks alright though. Make a little bit more sense once we get to fade it in. Not perfect, but we are working with a sketch. Here we are. Now it's coming together. Aw, dang. Alright, give me 1 second to fill in these black parts. And then maybe off stream I can finish this one up because this one's actually pretty fun. I like it. I hope you like it too. There's a little bit of sass. Always impressed with your sketch speed? Oh geez, it's hard. Digital is definitely not my strong suit. Actually, I'm not sure what my strong suit is. I don't know. I make stuff and hope that it looks okay. Thank you. It's getting there. I think there's something a little funny about his mouth, but that's alright. It'll be our special Skeletor. How about that? Let me just fill in these parts here. That way we can get a rough idea. And one thing I should learn is vector drawing. I haven't learned that yet, but I feel like that would save so much trouble. I don't know, there's also something kind of fun that comes out of the loose lines from drawing like this too. You'd commission a full finish? Ah, gee. Well, I definitely have to redo because there's something about his proportions that are a little funny, but it adds character, I guess we could say. Yeah, I like that. It's like, what? So I hope that gets the gist you were looking for. But thank you, that was fun. As always. Okay. Yeah, I think this guy's gonna come out looking super nifty. Okay, so we need B115. And Papu, if you're still here, what kind of stuff have you been working on lately in terms of sketching? Because I would love to see some of your work. I'm going to go ahead and clip that here. Ta-da. I think that's looking pretty good. Been trying to sketch before you do anything pixel art on the recommendation of your partner, who's a much better artist. Is your partner the one that draws a lot of your cute Papu versions of yourself? Because I like those a lot. They're so cute. Chibi stuff is really hard to do. It's definitely not my forte. There's a lot of nuance that goes into it. It's difficult to wrap my head around. I feel like my stuff is kind of more, I don't know, almost creepy looking. I don't know how to describe what I do. Or like maybe it always has a little bit of melancholy to it. I can appreciate cutesy stuff, which I am not good at drawing. Worried I'm gonna clip off way more than I want to. She does a bunch of the Umaru style stuff. You have a big disconnect between your brain and your arm executing what you want, so you struggle to work without heavy reference. You know, it's funny because in your head, you can imagine all these things, right? Like, you're like, yeah, I know what a bird looks like, or like, I know what a dog looks like, a bicycle, right? But then when it comes to drawing it, it's completely different. It's like, at least for me, there's these huge empty spots in my mind when it comes to executing, like you said. So I understand that. It takes a lot of practice. Joe! Thank you. It's been too long. How are you, Joe? Hope you're having a good day. Thanks for jumping on in. Folks, if you have not checked out Joe R Inferno already, please do. Fantastic streamer, good friend, great kit basher. Also, the one in charge of the contest that we are entering. So definitely check out Joe's socials in order to see more details about the contest. Just had to rush after work. Well, I hope that work is going okay. Hope it's not too stressful. We had one doodle so far, which is a Skeletor being like, what the F? Could definitely use some work, but it was a fun one for sure. Thanks for stopping on in, Joe. Appreciate you always. Yeah, how's life? But Papu, I'm sure that with more practice, you'll be right where you want to be. So I have full confidence in you. And it's okay to reference too. It's okay to practice that way. I know there's definitely a lot more stuff that I could practice in terms of human poses and stuff. Work was okay, but your supervisor planned a meeting, the last 30 minutes of your work schedule and was planning to go over. No. That's just rude. That's just rude. Ugh. I'm glad that you stood up for yourself and you went, ooh, clothes shopping. I hope you got some good stuff. Need to carve out time and not be upset by the failure phase of practice. I completely understand what you mean. It does take a lot of time, and also, yeah, it's really easy for us to criticize ourselves and be like, man, look at that, that sucks, but no one else has to see it, you know? And even if you feel that way, at least you did something. You got started. That's better than the nothing that you did before, so you're closer to your goal. There's definitely been some sketches I've made in the past where I'm like, ooh, that is for my eyes only. Because it does not look good. Alright. We're gonna put a sticker here, and it looks like we're just gonna have to put it on freeform. Make sure this is up the right way, so have these little square pieces facing up. And how will we put this on here? Let me see. Like this? Okay, like this. How am I though? And how's everyone? I'm doing good. I was also rushing right after work because I got out late, and then I was taking care of the puppy, taking her for a nice walk, and then jumped on stream. Had a little handful of Cheez-Its to fuel up. But no, it's good. I'm glad that we're here and working on this. Okay, so I want to make sure I get that sticker in the right place. Where did my little sticker sheet go? Uh-oh. Don't tell me I lost it in the shuffle. I know I moved everything to the side at one point. Hello, stickers? Where did you go? not great. Oh, no, no, no. It's such a small sheet, too. We did just have it. Okay, can we skip that for now? Ah, it's not going to be very easy to put back on. Darn. Well, it's a monster. Why? This is from the Zeta Gundam anime, right? I'm not entirely sure. This is from Universal Century, and it says it is the Principality of Zeon prototype close combat mobile suit. Whoops. There you go. So I'm not entirely sure. If anyone else knows, please feel free to fill us in. Okay. This is not good, folks. Let me take another look. Unless... Let me roll out. I don't know, folks. I don't know. Oh, there they are. We're good. We're good. It's from the OG anime? Ah. Gotcha. Utter slander, City. You're the one who built a Blender Man in Skyrim. Wait a minute, what's a Blender Man? Or do you mean a Slender Man? How can you sleep at night with yourself? Well, that NPC guard had a family. He was saving gold for them. Jeez. Oh no, it's alright. That's a goal of mine too, is to watch everything for the first time. I've been nicknaming it my Gundam sabbatical. I need some time off from work to catch up with everything. Finished the OG one and the 2015 remake. Now you're midway through Zeta. Very nice. Speaking of sleep, you'll have to head off, but looking forward to seeing the classic kit all built up. Very nice. Well, thank you again, Papu, for stopping on in. Super duper appreciate it. And folks, once more, definitely check out City Papu. Another wonderful streamer, makes some beautiful kits and does some really nice,
Arigato!
Oh, well, thank you. Oh, thank you. Does some really nice customization. I remember the lights that you did in the MG Barbados. That was sweet. Very good. Have a watch party? I could. I definitely could. City was going Chaos Skyrim. He got a bunch of weapon speed mods and was basically the business end of a blender with a huge axe. Picked a fight with some guards, then killed one with an aim. Jeez. That's rough. I wonder how Papu would play Kingdom Come. What kind of choices he would make. If he'd be a good Henry or a bad Henry. Aw, take care, Papu, no worries. Hope you have a good day. And thank you, Jay, for the health check. Ah, yes. The Guild of Murder Hobos. I feel like that's what every group slowly becomes. Okay, so I have the choice of 2 or 3, so I could go with the bigger eye or the smaller eye. You should use that in a future D&D campaign. What, the... Yes, Guild of Murder Hobos? Absolutely. I feel like my D&D group is constantly questioning. They're like, we're the good guys, right? Right? We're doing the good things. I don't know about you, but I think I'm going to go for the bigger sticker. I think that'll look pretty good. Let's just hope that I can get it on a decent spot where it's supposed to go. So we just want it right in the middle of that cross section. Yeah, I think that's looking good. Speaking of which, back to D&D next week. Heck yes! And also been seeing sneak peeks of people's work for the contest. So cool. Oh, nice. Have people been telling you what their plans are, or are they just like, oh, it's a surprise, but here's the progress so far? I feel like I'm gonna need to hurry up, because I know painting takes me forever. And I don't think I'm gonna get an airbrush anytime soon, although I would like to. Oh, I see. That's still really cool, though. I'm glad. Gray showed me what he's got done so far. It's looking pretty good. Alright. So, since you're here, Joe, we were talking about how this guy could kind of look like the Onion Knight from Dark Souls. And I was saying I would need a kit with a heavier, rounder torso. And, oops, wrong window. David suggested this for both the torso and the head, which I think would be pretty cool. So I'm just wondering your thoughts. What is that one? Oh yeah. Not to sound like the Kool-Aid Man, but oh yeah. Let's see. He's really big. Wow. Huh. I'll have to think about it. That's pretty cool, though. Nice. Nice, nice. So did you get some nice clothes, Joe? That was Gray's first kit? Huh. That's a nice first kit. My first kit was a good old Gramps. Can't go wrong with that. Alright, put this together. Ooh. Gotta put the little tippy top on. Ignore the messy bed. It's okay, my bed's messy too. Doo-doo. Ooh. Very nice. I like that combination. That's really nice. Black pants that we don't see? That'll be a good match for sure. Stars, how the heck are you? It's been so long. Aw, how you doing, Stars? I love that emote too. Hope you're doing well. Folks, check out Stars as well. They have not streamed in a bit, I don't think, but maybe they'll come back soon and then we can all be there to say hi. How are you doing? Oh, you've been playing RE2. Okay, how have you been liking that? Sorry, I haven't been around too much. Let's see, they didn't have a black vest, so you asked for a semi-formal jacket. That works. That works. Was it a pretty good price too? Yeah, hope you're doing well, Stars. Thank you for stopping on in. So let me just double check which way this is supposed to go. I think like this. Aha. Price was fair, but not cheap. So is it going to be for that event you were telling me about? Alright, look at that. I like that sticker in there. That does some good work. Very nice. Alright, and I like these shoulders too. I like a lot of things about this kit. The legs are interesting to me. I'm not sure why this part flares out so much, but we'll have to see what it looks like when we put it all together. The feet are interesting too. And the posability they have. But Joe, I'm glad you got to get something nice. It always feels good to get new clothes. Especially if you like how they end up looking on you, you know what I mean? If you get back into shape, it'll fit even better later down the road. Yeah. Well, the good thing is that nicer weather's coming up, so maybe it'll be easier to go on runs and stuff. Because I know you were doing that for a while. That kind of thing can be hard to keep up with, at least for me, my experience. I hate running. Oh, I always feel like I'm dying. It's dramatic, but just does not feel great. It's been a long while. Have you been? You've actually streamed for a bit a couple of days ago. You were going to stream Dead Space Remake, but you haven't gotten to that yet. Gotcha. I'm doing well. It's also been a long time since we've streamed, so we managed to stream this weekend, and now I'm hoping to get back onto a more regular schedule. But yeah, it's good to see you, and I've heard good things about the Dead Space Remake, so I hope that you enjoy it. I haven't played the original or the remake yet. I worry I'm going to be too scared, especially based on what Joe was experiencing on his stream. Speaking of running, you're into your second week of pushing to 10K. Very nice. Very nice. See, I'm not crazy about running, but hiking I will do. And bike riding I'll do too. You'll finish Dark Souls and Elden Ring and Shenmue. Yes, this is the year of finishing games. And Secret of Mana? That's a good one too. I also have to finish Dark Souls and Elden Ring. Ugh. They're just so hard sometimes. I love them, but they're so hard. Just sometimes feels like you're knocking your head against a wall when things are just not working out. And you have no one to blame but yourself. It's like, man, I can't get past this part because I'm just so bad. Dead Space is so good. Gonna get more of it done this weekend? Nice. So how different is it from the original, would you say? And does it look super different, like graphically? Because I feel like the original still holds up pretty well. And Joe, I was saying earlier, when it comes to the bike riding, in the springtime I may look for a backpack or a basket that I can put on the bike so that Kiko can come with me. I don't know if she'll like it or not, but we'll try. She's pretty up for adventure. She's my little adventure buddy. She's getting more used to the car, so I think she could get used to a bike. There are some differences, but the majority is the same. A very pretty game, and they've got the atmosphere spot on. Very good. I'm glad to hear that they did that right. I think I did this wrong. Wait a minute. What? Oh. Oh, okay. It's interesting. We put this piece here to block that part of the shoulder. And then this will still have some mobility there. Ah, okay. Alrighty, I'll be interested to see how this closes off. It's a neat little mechanism. Also, Jamedo, if you're still here, I did start rewatching the original Gundam a while ago, probably like almost a year ago. I need to catch back up to it, but it was pretty intense. Like, I had a pretty riveting start. It just jumps right into the story and the crisis, which was surprising to me. But I guess ultimately it is an anime about war, but still. I was just surprised by that. But good stuff. I feel like that still holds up pretty well too. Still a little bit of a nub. You're also playing Fallout 76 again? I saw that. How are you liking it? Has it gotten any better since when it released? Because I know people had issues with it when it first came out. It's definitely better with the same issue? Ah. It is more fun? That's good. Do you have like a group of friends that you play with? Oh, okay. It's more fun with friends, yes. Yikes, all the pieces want to run off today. Okay. Storylines are better, world events are better? Good. Oh, you don't? Hence the same issue? Aw, you should play with Perseus. I'm sure he'd love to play. Okay. How about that? I think that's pretty interesting. You're level 62, though he'd be starting fresh. Don't they have, like the... oh shoot, I forget the term. Where it's like you can play in the same area, but it won't be too low level for you and it won't be too high level for him. That'd be a nice feature. I don't think I've played a little bit of Fallout New Vegas, but I fell off of it very quickly. I should get back to those games because I feel like I would enjoy them a lot. And I know I have a friend who enjoys them too. Darn. Hey Sage, how you doing? How's the build going? Such a cool design. I agree. I'll show you in just a second, but yeah, it's going well. And folks, if you have not already, check out Sage, another fantastic Gunpla builder. Are you entering Joe's contest? Yeah, here's what we got so far. I think it's a pretty stellar kit. Let me see. Yeah, and the head turns pretty nicely too. I like it. It's very cool looking. So yeah, the idea... Aw. They've been around. I found mine on New Type and Big Bad Toy Store, which it was in stock, so that was not an issue for me. But yeah, we made the Bolt Gundam, and that's going to be our base. And then we're going to use parts of this and probably parts of the Seagram. Yeah, I love that shoulder. Look at that. It's very nice. Yeah, I hope you're keeping well. Maybe next time. What have you been working on? It's been almost 3 months since you've purchased a kit now? Aw. I'm sorry to hear. I hope things are going alright. Sometimes life things can make our hobbies complicated. You're not worthy? No, that's not true. Just excited that people are even interested in the idea. I mean, I think it was a cool idea because these Gundam definitely need work. I know you said that they would need work, but I was kind of not understanding until I actually made one myself. So the articulation is a bit rough. For example, the bulk Gundam, its arms can't really go out like this. And Joe, I don't know if this is supposed to happen, but this is what's been happening to my arms. They can twist all the way back. Don't know if that's the case for all of them, but there we are. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Is that not supposed to happen? You just made one recently, didn't you? I just wanted to know if you had the same problem. You imagine it's a 90s design thing? Aw man, arms were so much cooler in the 90s. You did swap out the arms already? That's true. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely got some work. I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, it was a good idea. Just hoping I can get everything done on time. Alright, there we go. Still have one more G Gundam, well, one and a redo left to build into your collection. Also, that mermaid, I appreciated very much. I do want to make a mermaid someday. What did I miss? Well, of course they are. Joe's awesome. Aw. Yes, Joe is awesome. Yes. So, for context, somebody made the Mermaid Gundam from G Gundam and they used some Poképla, like a Gyarados with its open mouth. And then there was a Gundam inside. And I was like, ah, beautiful. My eyes have not seen something so gorgeous in a long time. Alrighty, let me see which way this is supposed to go. I think I have the open part facing in, like that. I think that's what I'm supposed to do. But yeah, I was saying too that I really love the colors of this kit, right? Fresh out of the box. I think they're pretty vibrant and stand out from most other kits. You love the shield, right? Well, here's parts of it. Yeah, that's gonna look so good. And then even the sword, I was saying I haven't seen this color before. This translucent color. It's really cool. It's definitely different. I want to look up more of the story of where this kit comes from. Oh my goodness! Tofu! How you doing? Hope you're having a great day! Welcome on in, everybody. If you have not met me before, my name's Oblique. I'm a Gunpla builder. I also do some doodles from time to time and other crafty stuff. Play some games, lots of horror games. But how are you doing? Welcome on in. Thank you so much for stopping by. And Tofu, gotta give you a shout out too, of course. What have you been working on? Today, we are working on the HG Gyan or Gyan. It's a knight-like Gundam. I think it's very neat. Here's what we got so far. Look at that face. Look at that. Beautiful. Ah, still doing the Sazabi with the resin kit. How is that going? We were just talking about resin this weekend too. It's something I've yet to try. How's your experience with it been? Time consuming? And a pita sometimes. I gotcha. Well, hopefully all of that time will make it into something that you're really proud of. Been alright? Wouldn't start with the Sazabi resin like you did? Is it a little finicky? Oh, it's just a lot. Gotcha. Yeah, it sounds like a cool project for sure. Alright, so there's part of the arm. I was saying that I really admire the colors of this kit. I think they're pretty cool. MG Sazabi is already a project in itself. The resin kit does it no favors. Yikes. I have the RG Sazabi. I hope that's an okay experience. That's waiting for me. Sniffer, how you doing? So ugly it gets cool again? I mean, it looks pretty cool. In my opinion, but welcome on in. It is a bit harsh on the eyes at first, but the more you look at it, it's like, oh, that guy's actually really neat. Pretty unique, I would say. I hope you're doing well, Sniffer. You want it? The store nearby has an RG Sazabi for like 60 to 70 bucks. I can't remember how much I got mine for. Gotta roll out. Have a terrific stream. Peace out, everyone, from your stream. Best behave. Well, Tofu, thank you again for bringing everybody on over and for visiting. I hope that you have a good rest of your night. Take care of yourself. Bye for now. And folks, again, definitely check out Tofu. Another lovely Gunpla streamer. Doing fine, needed out of uni, and being a carpenter's apprentice now. Good. I'm glad that you found something that you are hopefully enjoying more. I'm doing well. Work's been pretty busy. We got a puppy back in October, and she's been doing great. So yeah, things are going okay here. Alrighty, I just want to see how this arm is going to look when it's all put together. If I'm putting it together right. I may have put something wrong in here. Let me see. Bug-eyed, thank you so much for the follow. Super duper appreciate that. Welcome on in. If you're building, let us know what you're building, and if not, just welcome and hope you enjoy yourself. Okay, that's much better. That was a very satisfying snap. There we go. Perfect. All right. I just really appreciate a lot of the details this kit has so far. Like, I really like the face and that sticker that we did for the eye. It's marvelous. And even the small details that we're going to have on the arm here. Like these circular pieces that we're going to put. I like that kind of stuff. Just adds a lot of good flavor. There we go. Let me see if I can get that. There, okay. Let me just see which way I'm supposed to have that. Okay, it looks like that little peg is going to be on the bottom. There we go. See? Isn't that neat? I like that. I'm gonna be very interested to see how the skirt on this one works too. Alright, there we are. And the hefty shoulder. Oh yeah, look at that. Very nice, and I like the articulation that we're gonna have here. See? That's gonna be good. HG Death Scythe Hell, P Bandai sadly. Aw. I recently got an HG Death Scythe in the mail. It was the Endless Waltz version. I ordered it probably I think at least a year ago. It was supposed to come out like first quarter of 2022. And I just got it at the end of last year. So I definitely want to build that sometime. I'm surprised the hands are this color too. Thought they'd be a little darker. But I guess it makes sense with the armor. Nice. Yeah. We'll get to it. Just these couple kits are going to take priority first. So as I said, I'll build the kits that I want to use for the kit bash, and then probably off stream I'll try to figure out a way to put them together. And I'll record it that way. It can go onto the YouTube channel, but I'd kind of like it to be a surprise as well. So we'll see. Yeah, there we go. That's coming about very nicely. I like that. Alright, since it's fresh in my mind, I think I'll work on the next arm, and then probably call it for the night because I still need to cook dinner and get some other stuff arranged. Put it on YouTube, but Joe isn't allowed to watch them, so it's still a surprise, yes. Also, I'm hoping it'll be successful. So yeah, Joe, no peeking, you're not allowed. I think it'll just save me the aggravation of being live and being like, ah, darn, this isn't working as I hoped. Because that's one thing that's still difficult for me to wrap my head around when it comes to kit bashing, is like, in theory I could see these things maybe going well together, but then when it actually comes to practice, it's like a different story. I was very lucky with that first kit bash for Neon. Very lucky. Because basically the two kits that I picked, right where I wanted to connect them at the waist, had the same connection types, I think. So there really wasn't much work to do. Where are we? There we are. And also I've decided to kind of make a rule for myself that when I do kit bash, I would like to at least put each kit together fully, because I have some that I never got to see fully made because I just robbed them of the pieces that I needed and moved on. So it'd be nice to see them put together and at least get a picture or two. And then I'll have to devise some kind of a way to keep all the parts organized. I know Joe basically has his boxes of body parts. Oops, sorry, I think I hit the mic. And yes, Joe, I wanted that to sound a lot more creepy than it is. Yes, Joe does have a bunch of body parts. Oh, yes, that's right. He was kind enough to help you when you lost parts. That's awesome. See, he is the best. That's why you don't throw stuff away. Gundam-wise, because you never know when you might help a friend in need. All right, I think that's good enough. I really enjoy these shoulders. Have it in a packaged envelope, just need to stop by the post office or put it in the mailbox. Very nice. Maybe I can finally use the decals that you sent me, Joe. Potato ones, maybe I'll put them on this kit as like a signature. Put it on the bottom of the foot like Andy's name on Woody's boot. It's nice to be able to do these parts on repeat. I feel bad sometimes when I take a break, like between two arms, because then I just completely forget how to do it. That's why my heavy arms is stuck. So I had trouble with the polycaps, and it's been like that ever since. So just put that on the top like last time. I did not finish the Godzilla. I need a parts separator. Otherwise I'm going to break it by accident. So if you find a parts separator, definitely link it to me, please. Because that's a really cool project that I want to get back to, but I messed up something with the waist. The only part separators I can find are on pre-order, I believe. But yes, I would like to finish that kit because it was a very nice gift. And it'll have a big shelf presence for sure. Plus, what's not to love about Godzilla? Thank you. like something's not completely fitting on there. Let me see. User error on my side. Got it. Want that facing away, I think is what we said last time. Okay, we're almost there. This is looking a lot better than I thought it would. I feel like the box art almost dulls it a little bit. Go. What's wrong? Or hopefully that's a good thing. Wait a minute, what's coming out? Don't tell me it's the mermaid. I would love that. Oh, K-Bro was just mentioning that. Yeah, let me take a look. You want to rage? Joe, I feel like this always happens to you. Yep, every time. Is it this metal one? The metal robot spirits? Joe, it just means that you have good taste. Oopsie. Let me see. Oh, use Google Translate? Okay. I just want to see what it's going to look like. Yeah, dang, Joe. I know you were just working on this part too. Like I said, it just reconfirms that you have really good taste. I love that scythe too. That's cool. Sorry, Joe. Sorry you had that revelation. It's rough. Lack, how are you? Aw, 10 months? That's way too long. Use your money on something else. Jeez, I appreciate it, but really, it's too much. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. We are working on the HG Gyan or Gyan. It's looking really cool. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna use pieces of this, combined with the Bolt Gundam here, and the oh, Tableworms, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on in. If you build, let us know what you're building. Otherwise, just feel free to hang out. And we're also going to be working on the Sigrun, or Seagrun. So I'm going to be using parts from all three for the kit bash for Joe's contest. Are you entering? Oh my gosh, Tech Scout. Thank you so much for the raid.
Hey, what are you doing?
Super duper appreciate it, Tech. How are you doing? What are you working on? Folks, hello. If you have not met me before, my name is Oblique. I'm a Gunpla builder. I also doodle some stuff from time to time and do other crafty things on stream, but welcome on in. Today we are working on the HG Gyan, and it's part of the kit bashing contest for Joe. So we have the Bolt Gundam from 1994. This is going to be our base, and I'm going to be kit bashing parts of this along with parts of this, and hopefully it'll turn out amazing. That's the hope. Good to see me live again. Aw, thank you. I appreciate that. I know it's been a bit. The end of the year just got super crazy. Very, very hectic and busy. Tech, is this the stream you wanted us to be mean to? Oh, don't be mean here. Bleep. Welcome on in. Tech, don't cry. Tomo, don't make Tech cry. You bullying each other. Is it carrying over here? There's a strict no bullying policy. How are you folks doing? MGSD comes out soon? I don't remember what that is. You have to remind me. Black, you're not doing well after that P Bandai Death Scythe? I'm sorry. We were just looking at it. It looks so cool. It looks very, very nice. Just bought the stuff for the contest. Now I need to think of parts from the other two kits. Nice. I'll be looking forward to it. I'm glad that so many people are interested. Been good mostly in terms of model kits. You got an HG Barbados. Nice. That's a good kit. The detail and paint. Other than that, not much else. That's okay. It's not bullying. You only make Tech frustrated with words. I mean, that's a nice way to put it, I suppose. SD Freedom, but MG grade? Thank you for the link. Let me see. And Bleep, how are you doing? Thank you for resubscribing. Super appreciate it. Folks, check out Bleep as well. Another fantastic streamer. Plays a lot of retro games and has been recently working on a YouTube channel called Watch the Gameplay, which has a lot of full playthrough recordings of different games. That's something you're interested in. And he also does daily news minutes for game news. Must really need to go get some dinner, so you'll be lurking? Aw, well, Tech, thank you so much for stopping on in. Super appreciate it. Thank you for the raid and the nice warm welcome back. Thank you. And hope you're doing well, and I'm sure we'll talk again soon. All right, let me see. Oh. Get out of here, ads. Is this what we're talking about? This guy right here? I like that. It looks like a grenade. Looks like it's just gonna fall apart. That's what I'd be scared of for myself if I were to make it. It's your favorite? Aw, nice. I had a 1/100th scale Freedom and the MG Full Strike Freedom, I think. I always mix those words up. Sniffer, take care of yourself, be well. I'm glad to hear that things are going better for you. But I hope you have a good night. Freedom is good also? Nice. We were also talking about, let me see if I can find it again. Freddie, how you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Folks, definitely check out Freddie as well. If you enjoy horrorpla or anything spoopy, definitely check out Freddie. He does some fantastic work. But we were also talking about, when it comes to this kit, how we could use parts of it in the future combined with either the How would you say this, Joe? Is it Gushin or Gyushin? Or the Red Beret to make an Onion Knight from Dark Souls. I think that'd be super fun. Sounds right? Okay. Doing good? Just waiting for the workday to be over? Ah, hang in there. You're almost there. Yeah, it's been a good build so far. I'm pretty impressed with the articulation and some of the details. The colors are a lot nicer than what was shown on the outside of the box. I felt like the outside of the box just kind of made it look a little dim. But this looks great. I love it. I love anything that's knight-like with that kind of armor. Gushian. Okay, thank you. I'll try to remember. But Freddy, hope your workday goes by quickly. I was saying earlier that for me, like the days at work feel quick, but the week just feels like it's taking forever. We also had our quick 10-minute sketch today. Let me see if I can find it. It needs some work, but here was our WTF Skeletor. That was fun too. 15 minutes to go? Nice. HG Gyan slot goes full knight. Is that a separate kit? Is that like a evolution of this one? I need to know. That sounds too good to be true. Oh, a Build Fighters kit? Listen. I feel like I hear some smack talk about Build Fighters in terms of the anime series, but I really like some of the kits that I've seen online. I have to wait 40 minutes after for Meg to get off work. Oh, what a pain. Do you commute together? Ugh. I've experienced that before too. Let me look. Let me look for this Gancelot. Oh my god. That looks amazing. Whoops, wrong thing. Look at this. That looks great. I love that. Oopsie. It's almost Digimon-esque. That's really cool. Oh man. I'm gonna have to find one of those too. Dang it. This is probably why I stopped streaming before. It's because everybody had too many good Gunpla recommendations. It's an alright anime, lots of good kits come from it. Office days have a bunch of waiting. Ugh. Well, what are you gonna do in that 40 minutes? Hopefully something fun to pass the time. Are there any nice shops nearby or anything? Can always be fun to just browse. Black, don't be sorry, I'm just kidding. No, that's really cool though. I never heard of that before. I wonder how easy that would be to find. It's a good problem to have. Nothing in walking distance, but there's puzzles? Okay. Puzzles are good. Meg's here too. I hear that you're still working. See, now you're in trouble. Aw, how are you doing? I hope you're having a great day. How's everything? Folks, definitely check out Vanderly or Meg as well. Another fantastic builder, recently made a super duper awesome kit. It was like a kitty mecha. I loved it. I loved the lighting that you had inside the cockpit or cabin, whatever you'd want to call it. It was fantastic. Have either of you made this kit before? I'm enjoying it so far. And we're hoping to kit bash it with the Bolt Gundam. We'll see how all that goes. Yeah, welcome on in. Think you have it snapped in a box somewhere? That's been pretty fun so far. Work's work. Yeah. Been good. I was saying earlier that I was away from stream for a bit because the end of the year just got really hectic with work and different things, but we got a puppy in October and she's been doing great. That was a bit of a life adjustment in a good way, but it was rough. Just because we weren't used to, you know, the patience and attention and all that stuff that it takes. But yeah, things have been good and we're back on track. I feel like work life is kind of slowing down, which is nice. Puppy cam when? I feel like she's not still enough for that. She's always zooming around. I can show you pictures though. I have a ton on my phone, but let me see. So here she was before her haircut. We had to wait for her to get all her shots and stuff before she had her haircut. And then here she was after. She's a Cavapoo, so she's very small. She's about 11 pounds now. Yeah, we love her. She's a cutie. See if I can find any more pictures on here quick. Yeah, there she was when we first got her. She's very sweet. Yeah, my dog's before hair. Aw, it was bad because I worried it was to the point where she wasn't really able to see so well. That's cute though. Are you gonna get a haircut soon? I know I have to get a haircut. I just gotta work the appointment around. I heard a creepy noise in the vent, but I'm gonna ignore that for now. That was a bit strange. It was a knocking in there, and no one should be knocking. So, let's just pretend it didn't happen. Don't you remember when your last haircut was? How long is your hair? I think my last haircut was in October. No, Jamie, don't even start. Oh my god. I don't need those kind of nightmares. I already have weird enough dreams. I was telling Jamie that Sunday night I had this very strange dream where I was at a local grocery store and there was a guy following another guy and he just took like a chicken egg and just randomly threw it at the back of this guy's head. And when the egg hit this guy, he just dropped to the ground and he was dead. Like in the dream, I knew for sure, oh my gosh, that guy's dead. And the guy that threw the egg decided to lay down and pretend to be dead. Why? I have no idea. What's that supposed to mean? No clue. Chucking eggs in this economy? It's just strange. All right. Yeah, there's our top half. I'm liking that quite a bit. Can't remember when your last haircut was either. Is your WTF about my dream? It makes no sense. Eggs are worth gold. I know. Who would want to waste that? Angry, how are you doing? Hope you're having a great day. Folks, definitely check out Angry, another fantastic Gunpla builder, and I know that he is also working on the Kit Bash project, so I can't wait to see what you make. Yeah, this is what we got so far. Gotta be a millionaire to egg houses now? I know. First, it was toilet paper during the pandemic, and now eggs. All right. Well, I hate to stop, especially when Angry just got here. This was my plan, to at least do the top half. Maybe we can jump to the waist. Maybe I can work on that real quick. Because I have been curious about how this skirt will work. So let's do that while we're here. And then we can do leg day another time. How you doing, Angry? Hope you're having a good start to the week. Hope it hasn't been too bad or too busy. Got the notice late? Oh no. King, how you doing? Hope you're having a great day. Gotta shout out King as well, another fantastic builder. What have you been building lately? Leg day every day. How's it going, Bacon? It should be leg day every day. I can be pretty lazy though. Been busy with work, lots of orders. Ugh. Well, at least it's busy, I guess. That's a plus. Have you folks ever had dreams where in the moment it feels so real, and then when you wake up and you try to explain it to somebody, as you're explaining it you just realize how much less it makes sense? Happens to me all the time too. Like, you don't understand, it was just so real and it was so scary. It's like the most ridiculous thing. I should really start writing them down. So far so good. Had work, then came home, and now you're working on art for a name card your friend asked you to do for her bleach themed birthday party. That's so much fun. Oh my gosh, is everybody gonna be dressed up? And have you been keeping up with the new Bleach series, the, what was it, the Thousand Year War? You've been running around shouting for the last hour and a half because of the new P Bandais? We did see the Death Scythe. What else is there? Captains and Soul Reapers. Nice. Very good. You know, the 1,000-Year War is just like intense from the get-go. Give us the news flash, Bacon. There's a Death Scythe, and then what else was there? Or maybe we shouldn't talk about the Death Scythe, since Joe's here. I'm so sorry, Joe. Just such bad luck. Oh, those crying faces. Camphor variant? Can I have a link, please? I'd love to see it. Yeah, I'll be excited to see this one finished. I think this too would have some really nice shelf presence. Also been pretty interested in the way the parts connect on this one. They make sense. I like how strong the shoulders are too, in terms of being able to hold the arm pose. getting some more color on here too. Nub is in a dangerous spot. Go up a little bit. Yeah, I don't know if I have more room for the Bandais in my life. They're always so tempting. So what happened? Where are the new Bandai listings? We had a link earlier for the Death Scythe. Let me see if I can find it. Getting closer. Ah. Okay, thanks, Bacon. Yeah, here's what we saw for the Death Scythe. Looks so good. Really love the weapon in this one. Beautiful. It is hot. Oh, did you post it already, Bacon? Aha. Okay, thank you. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Get out of here. Ooh. That's nice too. I like that a lot. Damn them. It's really nice looking though. So all the release dates are to be determined at this point? It's a 1/100th. Oh. Let me try to trim this a little bit. Looks like it might have some new molds for the main body. In theory, they could do a camp for 1.5 at some point, like they did with the MG Dom. Very nice. Yeah, the MG Dom looks really interesting too. That's a kit I'll want to build someday. Fiasco, how are you doing? Hope you're having a great day. Folks, definitely check out Theme Fiasco as well. Another fantastic Gunpla streamer, and also does some really nice paint jobs. Custom paint jobs. How you doing? Thanks for stopping on in. Trying to make this nice and clean. Alright, that looks better. You're doing okay? Ah, well, I hope you do better. In my neck of the woods, I feel like folks are just kind of fatigued by the winter. So it'll be nice when spring rolls around. It'll be nice to see the sun again. Oh, how I miss the sun. Alright, so we're gonna have this piece face upwards like that. Attach it down there. Oops. This is probably for the legs. There we go. You like the Genius headline? It's just one designer right now, but it's cool to see how Naoki's designs are becoming something we can build. Was that not the case before, where they're not really kits like that available? I feel like that's got to be a whole science within itself. Like how to make an animated concept actually work as a buildable figure. This would be a pretty cool job. Just want to make sure I have this filed off a little bit. That way it fits nicely where it has to go. Really, again, like this deep blue and the way that it's paired with that lighter periwinkle and gray. Looks really good. I like the colors. Outside of Naoki, you think Hitoki is the closest you've had to an artist/builder's design being used to update kits? It seems like a no-brainer. I wonder why they didn't do it before. The knocking in the vent has not come back. So hopefully that's a good sign. And the heat's running without issue. That was pretty freaky though. Right. It's gonna go right there. Xeno's just settled in. You're such a jerk. I'm gonna wake up in the middle of the night and check. Our basement's already creepy enough as it is. We don't have a livable basement. That's something I really wish we had. So ours is just like dirt floor, spider webs everywhere, and just creepiness. Like there's this one like extension that has this little wooden door. Nope. That is where my extra Gunpla sits in storage, but I basically like run there to throw them in and then run back upstairs. Plus, my sibling used to lock me in the basement for fun, like only for a few seconds, like close the door and just keep me stuck in there when we were growing up. It was not nice. It was not nice at all. I think back in the old day, Bandai's production process couldn't do what a lot of stuff that's been put into like kits in the last 7 to 10 years or so. Gotcha. Haunted Gunpla closet. Ooh. That might be a thing. You never know. Ghosts of the Forgotten Gunpla. Build me. I can see it. It's the curse of the heavy arms. Ugh. The haunting of the Godzilla. Now I am gonna have weird dreams tonight. In one of the first houses that we lived in, there was a livable basement. I don't know. It's just very nice. It's nice to have. You let the build me screams writhe in your closet. I want to make some kind of joke about Gunpla skeletons, but I can't think of any. The snub. It's not very nice. Come on. Okay, let me try to get that other one, see what I could do. Maybe I should go up to 400. There's so many of them, their screams become a cacophony of silence. Creepy stuff. You'll get to them someday, I'm sure. And hopefully their screams will lessen. Having a tough time because it's right in a curve. Maybe. I hope you get to it someday. I'm sure you got a lot of cool kits hanging out. I don't know about you, but a lot of times when I look at my Gunpla shelf, I think about like what was going on in life during that particular build. I don't know. There's a lot of good memories attached to a lot of kits. I don't know if other folks think of it that way. Close. Okay. That right on top. You have terrible memories, so Instagram and such are your memories? That works too. Right now we just got the sides to put on there. That'll be all set. Sorry for the squeak. We've made some good progress today, which I'm very happy about. Because then we can build the Seagrin and then just get cracking when it comes to the kit bash, because I know painting it is what's gonna take me the longest. Thanks for the hydrate. I still have some tea. It's late for you, Jamie. I also got this cup from a friend. Look at it. Oops. It's our cast from... Oh, dang. I'm not coordinated. It's our cast from... Chainsaw Man. But it reminds me of the closing to Jujutsu Kaisen. Like that really loose animation style. And the dancing. 137? Yikes. Super late for you, Jay. King, I have seen the new Trigun. Have you? And if so, what do you think? So I've seen the new Trigun. And we did mention this last time, but... You know, I'm obviously a huge fan of the old one. It's one of my all-time favorites. I recently rewatched it just to kind of have it fresh in my mind. The animation, the new animation, is pretty different. It takes some liberties with the story. So if you want like a very faithful remake, it's not going to be for you. But I'm just glad to see it having some kind of new rendition. The original will always be there for people, and I'm curious to see where this is gonna go. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are definitely some things where I'm screaming internally, like, can't believe they didn't do this, or they got this, but I'm still willing to give it a go. And Angry, you saw the first episode and did not like it? You're gonna finish this mission, then head to bed, maybe another 20 minutes? Gotcha. You're loving it so far? Oh, good. Yeah, Bleep really likes it too. I'm a little bit more on the fence, but like I said, I'm just trying to be patient with it and just separate the original from my mind. I don't mind his redesign at all. I think it's more practical and more modern. I wouldn't mind having a figure of the new Vash. Yeah, thank you for asking. And I'm glad that you're liking it. Keep me updated. And Angry, you keep me updated too. I've been keeping up with it every week, so you can message me about it if you want. So you don't have to worry about like spoilers or anything. We haven't really been watching too much other new anime. We watched, there's like a Handyman Isekai, which is interesting. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, the new My Hero. I like the difference because it's not meant to be a one-for-one for the original. You also like the higher emphasis they seem to be putting onto knives. Yeah, at first, I mean, the original show He's kind of looming in the background and you don't really know about him until more than halfway through, I would say. But this one, I don't know, at first it did feel a little goofy. Like in the first episode, it's like, ha ha ha, I am so bad. But I think it got better. Interested to see where they will take it. Yeah, me too. And I don't mind a lot of the swaps that they're doing in terms of like the timeline of the plot. Just watching My Hero and Nagatoro, watching movies you've never seen before. Oh, okay. I've been catching up with some movies too. What have you been watching? We recently watched The Herbs, which was a movie with Carrie Fisher and Tom Hanks from like 1989. It was okay. It was okay. I could see where they were going with it, but I was just getting frustrated with the characters and their decisions. And there were parts of it that were slightly xenophobic. So that's not too fun. But granted, it was a movie from 1989. Okay. Feel comfortable putting this on. Just watched all the John Wick films, the Hey Arnold movie, Rise of Gru. Oh, nice. We have quite a few John Wick movies now, right? Like 3 of them? Alright, check that out. It's looking pretty fancy. Actually like that skirt a lot. The skirt's much better than I thought it would be. Very nice. Okay. So, I think that's probably where I'll leave it for tonight, only because I have to cook dinner and do some other stuff. But, as always, it was super nice to hang out, catch up, work on some hobby stuff. I'm glad to be back on track. Again, I appreciate everybody stopping by. I appreciate the raids from Tofu and from Tech. So be sure to check both of them out. I don't think I missed anybody else. I just want to double check. I think we're good. Yeah, super duper appreciate y'all coming here. It means a lot that you want to spend a little bit of your evening with me while we just work on stuff and talk. So the next stream is going to be on Saturday, 5 p.m. EST. We're going to be painting rocks. So there is a channel point redemption where you can request that I paint a pet rock for you. I'll paint it as something that either I know you like or something that reminds me of you or maybe something that we talked about. So we have quite a few in the lineup. Yeah, so if you just see the channel point redemption, it's for rocks. And if I can get my beard to work, perhaps Abras will make a return. We shall see for that painting stream. But anyways, yeah, it'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it. It'll be our first one, but we have quite a few in the lineup, so definitely save up your points if you want one. All right, so Saturday, 5 p.m. EST. Chicken fries time, yes. The only thing I can eat with that damn beard, unless I get an upgrade. I gotta look at more fake beards, which is not something I thought I'd say. But without further ado, thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out. And let's find somebody to raid. Let's see. This is always the toughest part. I think I see someone. Whoa. Thanks for being here. Bleep, thanks for being here. Alright. Also, before we go, if you want to catch... I think that works? Yes, if you want to catch my socials, there they all are. I try to post on Instagram and Twitter as I can. I definitely post the VODs on YouTube, and I may post some kit bashing stuff on YouTube as well. Also, please feel free to come into the Discord if you want to share things that you're working on or have any technical questions. We have a lot of great folks in the community who are very willing to help out with any Gunpla needs. And here's our raid message. So let's go ahead and send you on over to Carmi. Carmi's super nice, another good builder. So let's be sure to say hi. All right. Thanks, everybody. And take care of yourself. See y'all next time. Have a good week.